The 2009 Kenya Population and Housing Census put the donkey population at 1.8 million. 10 years later, in 2019, the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics revealed the country's donkey population had dropped to 1.17 million. Statistics Inc., in a report titled "The Status of Donkey Slaughter in Kenya and Its Implications on Community Livelihoods."
A livelihood of a woman in Maasai land or in Turkana who now has to have, the jelly can of water on her back.
A report that painted a grim picture showing the number of donkeys slaughtered was 5 times higher than the annual donkey population growth rate of 1.04%. This means 301,977 donkeys, which represented 15% of the donkey population, were slaughtered in 4 export slaughterhouses. The rate of consumption was also found to be much higher than those reproduced, as 1,000 donkeys were slaughtered on a daily basis.
You're really taking your lifetime to breed just a handful of donkeys. So you can imagine these ones that were being slaughtered, 1,200 of them every day, how many years they have taken really to produce out there.
It is this reality that triggered the government to ban the slaughter of the beasts of burden to stop the threat of their extinction, which was projected to happen by 2023 if slaughterhouses were allowed to slaughter 1,000 donkeys daily. The anatomy of the female donkey, also known as the jenny, is unique in the sense that it has a complex digestive system, unlike other ruminants.
That grass that cows cannot eat, cannot digest, donkeys only born it, and they digest it. Why? Because their digestive system is very complicated and very, very advanced.
The gestation period is between 11 and 14 months after delivery. The jenny requires 4 years before it can reproduce.
The donkey will barely ever produce twins. The donkey, as long as that foal is around, but then also for the reproductive system to get back to normal and produce another one, it will take up to 4 years. A cow will give you a calf every year.
Dr. Raphael Kinoti is now calling on the African Union member states to follow through the continental ban and put in place statutes that will enable countries operationalize the ban. He is also calling on the government to ban the issuance of local permits for transportation of meat that is delivered to unintended markets such as eateries and butcheries. It is therefore important to see the value in a live donkey than to merely harvest its skin to keep the cosmetics industry running. Judith Akolo, KBC, Channel 1.